Okay, let's just get this out of the way. Forget everything you thought you knew about the 9 to 5. We are living through a massive, and I mean massive shift in how we all work. This isn't just another trend, It's a complete rewiring of our relationship with our jobs, our companies, and honestly the world itself.
So, let me ask you something. What could your company do with an extra $11,000 per employee every single year? Now, that's not some hypothetical number. For a lot of companies, that's the average amount they're saving right now, simply by embracing a new way of working. And look, this isn't a fantasy. It's the real, tangible economic reality that's unfolding. We're talking about a permanent revolution here, one that's creating unbelievable freedom for individuals and a killer competitive advantage for businesses smart enough to jump on it. So today, we're going to break down exactly how you can grab a piece of this opportunity.
So let's start with you, the individual, because you're no longer chained to a specific city just because your office is there. We're entering the age of the sovereign individual, someone whose career and location are choices they get to design, not circumstances they just have to accept. The whole world is your new office, and this is your passport. So the big question is, right? How do you actually claim this freedom? Well, it all starts by asking a totally new question. How can I design a life where my work serves me and not the other way around? It's a huge mindset shift, moving away from just finding a job and towards actually architecting a lifestyle. And the answers, as you're about to see, are in a new set of tools that are available to pretty much everyone.
And this is where it gets really practical. These right here, these are literally your legal keys to the world. I mean, look at this. Panama offers 0% tax on foreign income. That's a game changer. Or Estonia, where you can literally run your entire EU company from your laptop. And then there's Portugal. Amazing quality of life, super affordable, and you've got the whole EU at your doorstep. These aren't just loopholes. They're formal invitations to live a global life.
But this is about so much more than just travel and cool Instagram photos. The real payoff here is a fundamental upgrade to your entire quality of life. Think about it. You get back over an hour every single day without a commute. The data shows you're healthier, you're way less stressed, and maybe most importantly, your career growth is no longer limited by your zip code. You can literally work for a top company in New York from a beach in Costa Rica. That is what true freedom looks like. So tell me, what would your dream work location be? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to see.
All right, let's switch gears. If you're a founder, a manager, or a business leader, I need you to lean in for this next part. Because what we're talking about isn't just a cool perk anymore. It's a strategic imperative. Going borderless is now the ultimate competitive advantage. Period.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. The proof is right here in the numbers. This study of over 500 public companies found that the fully flexible ones, they grew their revenue 4 times faster than their old-school office-bound competition. This isn't about employee happiness, though that's great too. This is a direct line to better financial performance.
So how is this possible? Well, first off, your best people don't leave. Companies that offer remote work see a 33% drop in employee turnover. Just stop and think for a second about the massive cost and headache you avoid with that one stat alone.
Second, your team simply gets more done. A lot more. Studies are showing that remote and hybrid companies are seeing productivity levels that are almost 42% higher than your typical US workplace. It's pretty simple. More focus, fewer interruptions, better results. And third, and this is so important, you build a much stronger, more diverse team. When you post a remote job, you suddenly open the floodgates. You get a 33% increase in applicants from underrepresented groups. You're breaking down geographic barriers to access a talent pool that is just richer, deeper, and more dynamic.
So when you put all of this together, what you get is a completely new strategic playbook. You can now access the best talent on the planet for highly specialized skills. You can slash your overhead by getting rid of expensive office space. You can even build a 24/7 productivity cycle, handing off work from one time zone to the next. The result? A company that's faster, leaner, and way more resilient.
Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but I know what you're thinking. How do you actually hire that amazing developer in Germany or that brilliant marketer in Brazil without getting tangled in a legal and tax nightmare? Well, the answer lies in this key piece of infrastructure that, honestly, most people have never even heard of.
Let's talk about the Employer of Record, or EOR. Don't let the name fool you. It's actually a pretty simple concept. Just think of an EOR as your global HR department in a box. It's a service that already has all the legal stuff set up in countries all over the world. They handle the messy parts,
Local payroll, taxes, benefits, compliance, so you don't have to.
Now, a lot of people get this confused with something called a PEO, but there's one absolutely critical difference. With a PEO, you still have to set up your own legal company in that country. An EOR completely removes that requirement. It's the key that unlocks immediate, compliant international hiring without spending months and a ton of money setting up a foreign office.
And the process itself is incredibly simple. Step 1, you find that perfect person, anywhere on the planet. Step 2, the EOR partner legally hires that person on your behalf, in their home country. And Step 3, your new team member is onboarded, paid, and managed 100% compliantly. It's really that straightforward. By the way, if this helped clear up what an EOR is, do me a favor and hit the like button.
So we've looked at both sides of this revolution, right? The incredible freedom it gives to individuals and the massive strategic advantage it gives to businesses. The only question left is, what's your next move?
This quote, for me, just nails the entire mindset shift. The old world of work was all about presence, about being seen at your desk in the office. This new world is all about outcomes, about delivering amazing work no matter where you happen to be. It's a shift from trusting by sight to trusting by results.
So as we wrap this up, the final thought I want to leave you with is this. This isn't some prediction about the distant future. This is happening right now. The tools are here, the data proves it works, the revolution is well underway. The only question that really matters now is how are you going to use it to shape your future?